Good morning, students. Today is Friday, September 18th. And if you go to your calendar, today we're doing a wordplay. Today's wordplay is chunking sentences. This is going to be slides 19 through 22, and we'll be on September 18th. Alright, so first thing you need to do is make a copy of this. Alright, and let's go ahead and talk about what you're doing with today's wordplay. So, you're going to be chunking sentences into different groups. So let's go over the first slide and we'll talk about what does it look like when there's a sentence that's chunked. Alright, so which sentence is correctly broken into its structural parts? So let's look at A. He was still there, in front of the window, staring at the saddle, when the two cowhands came out of the nearest saloon. Okay, so you see that we chunked this into various pauses that breaks down the structure of this sentence. So let's look at this second one. He was still there in front of the window staring at the saddle when two cowhands came out of the nearest saloon. So the correct one would be A. This is how it's properly broken up into. So some kind of hints is if you have a sentence that's shown to be broken up with a comma in the middle, then it's probably not the right answer. So even when you read it, it's not broken up properly. He was still there in front of the window staring at. So if you look at A, this is how it's properly chunked. All right, let's go to slide 21. For this one, you're going to identify the imitations. So model 1. I decided not to open my eyes, not to get out of bed. Running to catch the bus, I fell and dropped my books. I wanted only to get the best grade, only to be the best in class. So, what this is asking you is, using this model, which one matches the same chunking pattern as the model? Is it A, running to catch the bus, I fell and dropped my books. I wanted only to get the best grade, only to be the best in class. Okay, if you go to the next slide, the answer is B. I wanted only to get the best grade, only to be the best in class. And if you look at this, it follows the same exact pattern. If you try doing A, it wouldn't work. Running to catch the bus, there would be a pause there. I fell, pause, and dropped my books. So that pattern does not follow that imitation of the model. All right, so what you're doing here is different sections where you're going to try to match the correct chunking and the correct imitations. So number 1, which sentence is correctly chunked? Part 2, you're going to identify the imitations. So you're going to follow this model here, and then you're going to select the one that follows the same model as this. So it would be A or B. Same thing here. Look at the model, look at A or B. And then in this one, you're going to add the slash marks yourself into the model and into A and B, and select which one out of A and B matches the model. All right, the last part, you're going to model the sentences from questions 3 and 6 and try imitating yourself. And you're going to include the chunking slashes. All right, once you finish this, you're going to upload this to today's assignment. It's a website URL. Make sure that it's a shareable link so I can open it. If not, you're going to you're going to get a 0. All right, make sure you submit by 11:59 p.m. And that's all I have.